Hey, Jim here from K2 Concepts, shooting a video on the remote Florida class coming up in January. Some of you guys have had some questions on it, and we're going to go ahead and commit. So I'm going to commit right now. We're going to set the dates. It is in January. We alluded to January 28th, 29th, and 30th, so it's a go. We've already booked our flights, so now I'm all in. So January 28th, 29th, and 30th, and we're going to try to do the business class on the 31st. I don't know if we can, right now we're negotiating with the airline to move our flight back a little bit, maybe jump a later flight, but right now, definitely for sure 28th, 29th, and 30th. We're going to try to be there by the morning of the 27th so we can set up and maybe do a meet and greet. We tried to do this in Ohio and it just failed miserably. American Airlines supposed to get us there at 10:30 in the morning on Wednesday so we could set up, and it didn't happen. It didn't happen till I think we didn't even get in there till 11:30 at night. So big thumbs down, man, to American Airlines, and those guys, they didn't care. I mean, we were sitting in that Dallas airport for 6 hours. You know, the first flight was canceled. The second flight, they had a mechanical failure, and then the third flight didn't leave. There was a 6-hour delay, or they just couldn't get us on anything else. So it just, I mean, everybody was sitting around Applebee's having a good time, and we weren't even there. So we're gonna try it again. I mean, if at first you don't succeed, right? So a little Corona for the haters. We're going to go through a real quick overview. Again, the class is in Florida. It'll be towards Jacksonville. Jacksonville is probably where you're going to want to fly into. We'll post the address. It'll be at Cutting Edge Hydrographics. Mike from Cutting Edge has been real gracious in offering up his shop. I mean, a big shout out to him, and you guys, if you get a chance, send him a PM on the forum or an email and thank him. It takes a lot when somebody gives up their time and their billing and puts up with all us baboons running around their shop for 3 days. I mean, Joe over at Mid-Ohio Hydrographics, Brent at Kansas Hydrographics, and now Mike over at Cutting Edge. I mean, I'm just floored at the generosity that these men have shown us, all in favor, you know, trying to build a better industry, reaching out to the guys who want to learn and to the guys that are already in the trade. I mean, it really floors me. So I have a little Corona for them. All right, real quick overview. Now we will have the address below or in the thread on forum. K2forums.com. Put up an announcement on Florida Training 2016. Okay, this is a real quick overview of the manual. We're already redoing this one. This is version 6. It's gonna have your name, the date. What I did was on this version already, we've moved the appendix up front. So as you're working through their book, I mean, I kept putting C appendix in there, and then people would not look back at the rear of the book where the information was. So they kept digging through it, and I'm like, it's in the back of your book, guys. So what we did was we're actually putting it in the book. We got airline piping charts, sizing, piping charts, dry air systems, which this thing's pretty cool here. All PDF files. We got decision tree in this thing now. The flame treating, that's already there, right there. It's all in the book as you go through it. And then we've also got the tip size charts, spray gun charts. We're gonna have some more information. We're working on pictures right now, so we have a lot of stuff, a lot of props that we bring to the class so you guys can see and put your hands on. But we need something to help you guys with retention. So we're gonna start putting some pictures in there, taking some real detailed pictures, put it in the book. This thing's already 27 pages long. You got your K2 triangles that are in the front. Big shout out to Studebaker over at Lexa Graphics for printing those up for us. You got your Hydrographics troubleshooting chart in the back. Big shout out to Trevor over at Brutal Hydrographics for providing us with that information. And then lastly, you'll get your certificate, and you will also have the artwork available for you, K2 certified, that you can use at any point, whatever advertising campaign you guys are going to go on, or for your website, stuff like that. So, 17 topics that we cover in discussions. We spend 3 days with you guys in the tank, in the paint booth. Jason and Trevor from Brutal Hydrographics have already committed. I'm working on Jason over a One Hit Wonder to commit. Brent at Kansas Hydrographics to commit. Trevor's girlfriend is a pinstripe artist. She does it for the company that she works for. So she's going to be down there, and she is willing to show you guys a little bit on airbrushing and pinstriping. So that's a first. That'll be unique to this class. It'll be a really nice class. I'm looking forward to this one. I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be a little bit smaller, but I don't know. So I know it's tough with the holidays, New Year, taxes, all that stuff's going down. But we had been asked to put this on because Florida's just a lot nicer in the wintertime than a lot of places in the rest of the country. Here in California, it's 75 degrees, all winter long, so I'm not too worried about it. But I know some of the guys that help us in the training were looking to maybe get their wives out of the cold weather and down there to some place like that. It's a nice vacation destination, resort kind of atmosphere. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it. So that's going to be fun. Again, in Jacksonville, Florida. That's where you'll be flying in. Mike over at Cutting Edge. It will be January 28th, 29th, and 30th of 2016. And we're hoping to put the business seminar on the 31st. The business seminar is totally separate. It is not required, but we're looking at trying to put together all that information in a booklet form. We have so much business information. If you guys are on the Business Ninjas website or premium member of K2 Forums, that premium member section is just getting started. It's been a little bit slow the last couple months, but if you guys notice, we're shooting more and more pointed videos for you guys. We are working on a lot of things. We spent a lot of money on a studio to help you guys and to shoot more pointed videos. And so we we're picking a hot topic of the week. I'm gonna shoot a video later on tonight on another hot topic on the forum that seems to come up, and we can, for sure shoot a video on that. So anyhow, so again, Florida 2016, last week of January. Look to see you guys there. You can get to it on K2 Shop Online. We've already created a tab for it, so you can get your deposits in. We will cut it off this time because I'm not sure how much interest is going to be. I think the class will be a little bit smaller. I mean, we trained up to, I don't know, I think we had 36 people in Kansas. I mean, it was ridiculous. So Ohio was a little bit better. We had probably 30 people there, a little bit less. This one I'm hoping is a little bit smaller, so it'll be a little more concentrated, but we got plenty of help. And so you guys are going to have a really good time. Again, we're going to have a couple of the industry leaders there. We're going to do a thing on airbrushing and pinstriping, which will be a lot of fun. So January, Jacksonville 2016. Go to K2 Shop Online, get your deposits in, and that's it for this one. I hope you guys are having a good day dipping. I'll look forward to seeing you guys down there. Talk to you later.